Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first talk about chiasms. We're going to be discussing chiasms in literature, but particularly in the Bible. I'm going to start with some very simple examples. Whenever you look up this topic, you're almost always presented with this particular chiasm. It goes like this: never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. Now, what makes it a chiasm? Well, as you can see in other definitions that we're going to show you here, that we've already posted on the site, never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. A chiasm is a literary structure wherein the first component corresponds to the last component, and the second to the second last, the third to the third last, and so on. Now that might sound simple, but actually there's a lot to it. Let me give you this one again here and follow my rule. Never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. So the two fools correspond to the two kisses. Now I'm going to change the intent and the meaning of this chiasm just by swapping some things. Pay close attention. Never be kissed by a fool or fooled by a kiss. It changes the meaning in just a really subtle, really slight way. Now, what we're going to do is look at a couple of other chiasms that are secular, not biblical, just to give you an idea. I was on a trip several years ago and came up on a little shop, walked in a gift shop, and there was a chiasm hanging on the wall, and this is what the chiasm said: to know the measure of love, you must love without measure. So does that follow with our rules? To know the measure of love, you must love without measure. Measure, measure, love, love. Another common chiasm that we hear is about winning. And winning is at the center of the chiasm. I'm going to listen to it carefully. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. So quit, quit, win, win. Quitters never win, winners never quit. Now let me just change it ever so slightly by putting quitting in the middle of the chiasm. Winners never quit, quitters never win. So it's subtly changed. Okay, what's common in all of these chiasms is that they're what we call a doublet. There's an equal number of spaces on the way up, or steps on the way up, as there are steps on the way down. Let's go over them again. Never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2. The other one is to know the measure of love, you must love without measure. Our third one: winners never quit, quitters never win, or quitters never win, winners never quit. So there's equal on either side. Mae West said, it's not the men in my life, but the life in my men. So what was she talking about? Again, vigorous men that she liked to be around. So these common chiasms that we have reflect, they're a kind of literary structure. Now, they're everywhere and they're kind of cheesy, and you'd say, well, I just heard that and that's all good. Why are you doing this on a church website, Al? What's this all about? Well, it's a little bit like this. If you understand this aspect of chiastic structure, you've got a lot of help in understanding Scripture, because the majority of the Bible, perhaps all of the Bible, everything I can find anyways, and my friends who study this can find, the majority of the Bible is chiastic. It's either part of chiasms or there are chiasms within chiasms. One of the most common chiasms, I'm going to give you kind of a street version of this one. The Lord said, the Sabbath was made for man, man was not made for the Sabbath. So that is about, and we'll do that one in more detail next time around, but that is really about man. You could actually change that, and it could be man was not made for the Sabbath, the Sabbath was not made for man, man was not made for the Sabbath. In fact, the entire Bible, as we have it laid out, is chiastic. And I don't think people realized when they laid this out well after the scriptures had been assembled that they were doing it. I think it was quite accidental. It begins with the creation of the heavens and earth. And it ends with a new heaven and a new earth. And the shortest book in the Bible talking about praising God is the 117th Psalm, right in the middle. It's at a chiastic peak. So really, the scripture is not so much a doublet as just a general pyramid. Now, one of the things that we see when we look at chiasms is nested chiasms, and we're going to talk about those coming up. We're going to talk about chiasms within chiasms, and all of those are very interesting, and they give us an excellent insight into this amazing topic.